Dan's got shock.
Need null right.
Void is on the right.
Shock left. Shock left.
Okay.
Solar's mid.
Shock is down on left.
Thank you.
Good job, good job.
I like tunnels.
Nice. Hopefully there's a bunch of orbs here for you guys.
Yes. Orbeez is nice.
I tried to create as many as possible. Places.
Not yet.
Oh, okay, yes. Preemptive places.
A little premature place. Okay, now places.
Places.
Killed him a bar when he was only 3. Davy Crockett. Dan's got arc. We have solar right first round.
Cannon is ready. We got shock left. Shock
Okay.
left.
Null is in mid.
Need solar on the right.
Solar on the right. Left is down. Void is mid.
We
Null right. Null on the right.
We got Scorch left. Scorch left.
Alright. Mid bomb is down. Null
Null
on
right.
the right.
And I have null
Need
servitor
null on the
left.
right. Null on the right.
Null on the left.
Right,
The
cheers.
left and right.
Null left.
Need shock on the right.
Null on left.
Null
Okay,
left.
coming.
Null left. Nasty tech. That is
Shock right.
Oh,
There
we
you
got it.
go. There, got it. There you
Good
go.
job, guys.
There
Right.
you
Good
go.
job.
Nice.
Alright, clear out your
That was
things before
a little
grabbing
bit
the chest.
That was a little bit sweaty.
Ooh, that was very sweaty.
Yeah. That's the easy. That's the easy part. The easy part should not be sweaty.
I'm gonna take a 5-minute break just to pee, cause I gotta.
Pee on yourself, R. Kelly.
Okay. I just ruined this little bean bag I got.
Alright, I got a few more runs in me, probably max 5 to 10, and then I'm gonna call it if we don't get this.
Alright,
I gotta get up and make myself some dinner. So.
We'll get this.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Alright, Guess who's back? Back again. Dan is back. Tell your friends. Dan is back. Dan is back. Dan is back. It is kind of a Willy Wonka song. Thanks, Eminem. Alright, I love you guys. Let's do this. Everybody's done this before?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. Hockey? Hockey? Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me. Right in the goddamn eyes. You're gonna do this. It's gonna be fine. You are beautiful. Your soul...
You are a beautiful bullsack.
Your soul is bright. And your bull sack is filled with Siva. Okay? Alright? So what we're gonna do... is... We'll start it off. Everybody hides. You've gotten to that part, right? Yeah, you hide, and then once you're empowered, you slam it. Yeah. Okay. You get empowered. Call out your empowerment so that we can go to that side.
Okay, before we go any further, for those that are empowered, you are taking cannon, and you are going to that servitor that's being called. When you shoot that servitor, stay at that specific spot. Don't go anywhere else. So. I give you an example. I got well, I don't know where Naz is.
I don't know. That's a little complicated.
It's easier for them. It's easier for them because they're still in place. We'll still have 3 at every one at every spot.
If
so
one
let's say,
person
for
holds onto
example,
the bomb, though, we can make places.
That's now what you're thinking is confusing also too. But what I'm thinking is, and I've done this with others, and just hear me out. If it sounds complicated, then we'll do it the other way. If you're empowered, the one that's doing ad control can take out the captain. The one that's empowered grabs the cannon and goes to said side. So for example, if Shock and if Hockey is empowered, or excuse me, if I got Naz on my side and Naz is empowered and somebody screams out Shock right, he's going to go to the right side and take out that specific servitor, and he stays there. He doesn't move anywhere else. So now he's already set in that side. And the same goes for the other 2. So now you got, you still have an empowerment on all 3 sides, and you still got whatever, the throwers or whatever, in place on that side as well too. They still stay still. They don't move. You understand what I'm saying? So now, for example, I'm over here on left. Now let's take, for example, I'm empowered. If I'm empowered left, and the same goes for the right side, you need to be at that gap where there's a hole at, and you can see mid from there. And that way, if he comes front mid down here, it's an easy jump for you to get it. But granted, if...
Okay.
Right.
So here's
and
the thing.
just remember, if he goes left, if somebody slams him left, there is a very, 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 very low chance he will come left again. Very low chance. But still, be prepared, and there needs to be an empowerment on that side just in case.
Here, hold on. Here's the way that I normally do it, and it's worked every time. When we've gotten this far. Everybody keeps their rolls from the first round. So I would keep cannon, Naz would keep cannon, and Ginger would keep cannon.
Ginger. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter the empowerment. You'd keep your job, and the only extra thing would be depending on if the cannons were empowered, we just call out empowered right, empowered mid, empowered left. If there's 2 empowerments, they just move. One of them moves to the gap.
The non-empowered side, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And like that way you don't have to worry about I'm empowered, I need to grab the cannon if that's not a role that you normally fill. All you need to do is on that third bomb, we count out when the bombs drop or count out when the bombs are thrown, and the third one holds on to it for just a second more as we
to
make
get everybody in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that too. That's the exact same thing we do with ours as well too. So that's just an option.
So what does everybody feel comfortable with?
So whichever one you want to do, speak now.
Same roles?
So I'm doing ag control. Naz, you're on cannon.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing as well.
Okay.
So I'm bomb throwing.
And you guys,
Yeah,
when you're empowered, you know where to stand, right? Because you only have like 4 seconds to slam him. Outside the yellow lines, but yeah, you should also like if you Hockey, if you're empowered, right around here, you can get to both platforms in the amount of time it takes to slam him. All right, or like actually, if you're right around here.
Was that front mid and back mid that you just told him he can get? There's somewhat of a chance, yes. At the same time, too, from where I'm standing, for example, if I'm empowered left and Ebola is empowered right, we can get it from right here.
That's
and
true.
he can still stay back because there's a high probability he'll end up teleporting back behind there, and Hockey will already be in place for it.
Uh-oh, I'm getting contacting Destiny servers.
Yeah, I've been getting them a little bit too, so be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting them earlier.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay.
What's up?
I promoted you to leader, buddy. Hi, the two guys watching this.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm
One
gonna
of you needs to
stop.
stay.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. If we're both empowered left, you will stay left, and I will go take the side that's not empowered. So if they say, for example, if Ginger screams out, "I'm empowered right," we're missing an empowerment in the mid. So I'm gonna go float, and I'm gonna hang out in the mid, and you stay left.
Need to have one each side.
Yeah.
Right. So now the next part of your question, if I heard correctly, you're asking about slamming Axis. If we get that far and you're empowered left, my experience is if you hang right here.
I would say on top of this box. If
I've
you're
done it
top of
too
this
on the box. I've done it too on the box, and it's super deadly scary. Especially, is he a Titan? Where is he at?
Yeah, he's a Titan.
He's a Titan. Man, you can control it a little bit. Yeah, see what Dan just did? Well, he's also a hunter, so it makes it easy for him. You can glide from that box because now you got 2 points. Axis will teleport here if he goes left, and if he goes front mid, he'll be right here. But now that'll be between you and Ebolas. Both of you can move. Whoever gets to him quickest, just hold that X. That way you'll slam. But you can do what Dan's at, where he's standing at, or you can stand right here. I usually stand right at this gap, this part right here. So I got enough time to go, see, just like that for Titan jump, and I'm right already on him for X. And it's the same thing if he goes down at that gap. That's it.
So one person will slam each time. It's just
right, for that.
Yeah.
For that phase, I guess.
You'll slam. There will be a short damage phase. The second time, the empowerments will shift, so we need to call that out again.
Right.
We go back to places, slam him again, then damage phase. Then we shift again because the empowerments will change. You call that out. Everybody shifts. The last phase is going to be the one where all the damage, like most of the damage, is done. That's where he's up for like 45 seconds for damage. So that's where you'll use your bubbles by his feet.
Yep,
I'll use my tether. We'll be good.
I have sword. Whoever has sword.